Welcome to my How to Get Over a Breakup video. I got this video, it was inspired to me by one of my sister's friends who had this breakup, and it was actually like a few weeks back before I started talking to her about it, and she was really upset about it. So I started talking to her, and I was telling her, you know, what she should do and how it's gonna be okay and stuff. So this is how I approached the situation of a bad breakup. Some breakups can be really hard because you've actually fell so far in love with this person. It's just really hard to break up with them, and they just didn't feel the same way about you. Or it could be that your parents made you break up, or long distance just really didn't work out. I've had that problem. Another reason it could be really hard is because you may have or may have not given your virginity to this person, and that makes it just a little bit more harder to give that person up, because that was your virginity. That was something that was treasured to you and your body, and you gave it to someone because you thought that you loved that person as much as, or you loved them and they loved you as much as you loved them, when it really wasn't that way. It was just kind of like a game. Another way could possibly be that they, you know, it could be due to infidelity in the relationship. It could be anything like that just made the breakup so hard. But really, I think the best way to get over it is to spend the first few days just thinking about it. You really need to think over what happened and what went wrong in the situation, and you really need to understand why that happened. Don't try to move on instantly. That may work for some people, but really, you really just need to think about what went wrong, and if you feel you can fix it and it can all be right again, then try to fix it. I'm not going to try to fix my relationship if, you know, I did something wrong. I did one time, but it didn't work, so I'm not going to do that again. But just you need to think about it. And then the second thing is find comfort, or search for comfort in somebody else. A friend, a family member, someone who has always been there or can always be there for you, can do things with you, and just find comfort in them. And, you know, really just, I don't want to say rely on them, but make them like someone you can talk to, and someone who you can run to when you start to feel or start thinking about this situation again. Another thing is, find somebody else, but not instantly. Don't seek comfort in the first person you find, because that's usually going to be the worst thing you could ever do, because that person's obviously going to be the wrong person. Sometimes it might be the right person. That'd have to be a fate situation though. But really, you need to search, and you need to find the right person. You need to find the right qualities that you look for in the person. You need to look for all the things that you would enjoy in that person, and make sure that they're not just using you for sex, or they're not just using you for your money, or, you know, that situation. But don't lower, this is gonna sound so mean. Don't lower your standards to the point where you don't want to go out with this person, where you're just in this situation, you're in this relationship just maybe out of pity, or maybe out of you just want to seek comfort, you just want someone to be there. Don't do that. You know, really make this situation, turn this breakup into a great situation. You may really have loved this person, but if they're moving on, you really don't need to be their shadow. You really do not need to follow them everywhere, be all up their butt all the time. It's just really not comfortable for that person, let alone it's not really good for your self-esteem or whatever, you know. It's not good for you. So yeah, move on to someone else. I think that should be it. And I really want to stress this. Don't jump into a relationship, okay? when you break up, make sure that if you are going to jump into a relationship, know what you're getting yourself into. Know who you are asking out. Know who's asking out you. Know them. Know their personality, what they like, all those things. Know them. Don't just jump in a relationship with a stranger, and because, I mean, that's going to just make things so much more worse for you. And another thing is to smile. Even when times are just the worst and you just feel crappy that day. Maybe you're just thinking about it over and over again. Maybe you should just dress up, get nice, smile, and just smile. That's all I can say is smile, because it's going to make you feel better when you smile. Some people might hide the pain behind a smile, but don't do that. Don't hide. No, we don't do that. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's not going to help. But smile. It's really what's going to help you move along. If these things don't work, I'm sorry. I don't think it's going to work on everybody, but at least I tried. And if that doesn't work, you can always just ask me. And maybe if what this video doesn't work, it doesn't help you, then maybe I have another way where I can lead you to someone else who has another way. Yeah, so just have confidence in yourself. Just because you were in love with this one person, you're still young. You're still a beautiful soul. I mean, even if you did give someone your virginity, you still have a beautiful soul. Let alone, maybe, yeah, you did sin, but it's okay. God is very forgiving and will forgive you for your sins and whatever. And for those people who believe He doesn't, whatever, it's gonna be okay. It's not a bad thing, what you did. It probably happened for a reason. You probably learned from the situation. This video is really long, and I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna end it now, but I'll probably make a second part of this video. I don't know. So yes, just smile again, as I said. So yes, go enjoy the outside, the life outside, beautiful trees and grass and parks, and just spend a lot of time with friends. That's really the main thing. Friends and family are always going to be there, whether you have a broken heart or you're the happiest person in the world. It's really always that's someone you need to have someone you can run to, and I'm always going to be here for anybody. I have such a kind heart that I will be here for you no matter what. So just remember that. Thanks for watching. Hope it works for you. And remember, smile.